So I don't have a speech prepared, however, I do want to tell you a brief story. There was a girl named Jackie, not too much older than you. She was in college, and she was very athletic. She was a dancer also, in gymnastics, and was going to school to be a teacher. One day she woke up, and she couldn't see. She thought it was her contact lenses because she had slept in them and not taken them out. Not a big deal, right? So it continued, and she went to the doctors where they did some blood tests, and just like that, a healthy, young, beautiful girl had cancer. How many of you know what cancer is? Does anybody have a loved one or a friend that has cancer or is going through treatments? Okay, pretty tough to watch, right? Pretty tough to experience. So, just like that, somebody who is healthy, had ambitions, was athletic, involved in sports, had a lot of friends, was in a sorority, and very active. Things didn't turn out in her life the way that she had planned. And that can happen to anyone at any time. And I tell you that not to scare you, but to inspire you, because what happened next after Jackie passed was nothing less than inspirational, and it's all thanks to all of you. After Jackie passed away, her family and her friends got together and decided that because of the way that Jackie was and the way that she lived her life, that it was extremely important for us to help other people and other families like ours whose loved ones have gotten sick. So the Jacquie Hirsch for All Foundation was started in 2008. It was actually continued. It originally started to help with some of her medical bills and some of her transplant expenses. However, after Jackie passed, we shifted our focus strictly to helping others, and that's where all of you come in. So to continue, what's even more inspirational about the story is a.l.l. and her team got together and decided that they wanted to give the foundation $10,000. Today, that $10,000 turned into over $400,000 in cancer research. We have saved 25 lives thanks to all of you. Give yourselves a round of applause. Because of everything that you're doing and because of the funds that you're able to raise that go through our organization, it goes to awareness programs. Over 1,400 people have volunteered to be donors to patients like Jackie who needed a transplant. Over $500,000 has gone into research. Over 25 lives have been saved. And we've also sponsored a room at Women and Children's Hospital, the new Oshai Hospital. We pledged $50,000 to a room that has Jackie's name on it. So every time a young child who's going through treatment is in the hospital, they're in a room that has Jackie's name, and we know that she is watching over that child to help them be safe. So thank you very much for all of your doing. If any of you have any specific questions about the organization or about anything more that you can do to be involved or to help out, feel free to reach out. I'll be in the back. You can ask me any questions when you're done. You can send an email or you can log on to our Facebook page and send a message that way. Again, we can't thank you enough for all that you're doing. It's extremely important for my family and I to heal this way and to remember her. You guys give us the opportunity to do that, to help so many people along the way. So thank you. So another one of the fun things that we get to do is we get to help people in need. We are involved in a lot of different activities and a lot of different facets of the foundation. One of the coolest things is the patient support division. What that does is that allows us all of the money that's raised that comes in, that division, that department of the organization gets to give it all away. So Ellie reminded me, I'll give you an example. We were in Roswell Park a few months ago and we were in the lobby. In the lobby is where there's a cashier. That's where patients and families have to go to make their payments for their treatments and their medical bills. And we got the idea, what if we just pick somebody at random and offered to pay their bill for that day? Sound like a pretty cool idea?
Yeah.
Sound like something pretty neat to do? So we walked up to this woman in line and we introduced ourselves. And we asked her, her name and her story. As it turns out, she was in line to pay for some bills, and her doctors, her treatment, she was having some difficulties with her treatment. So her doctors changed her medication. When they did that, the new medication became a lot more expensive, and it was very difficult for her to pay all of her bills and take care of her family. So she seemed like the perfect person that we connected with that day. So right there on the spot, we walked up to the cashier together, we gave them our credit card, and we told the woman that we wanted to pay $1,000 on this lady's patient bill. So if it wasn't for all of you, we wouldn't have been able to do that. She was very grateful and very appreciative, and we mentioned that through this organization and in conjunction with ours is how we were able to make that happen. So unfortunately, we can't do that to everybody. However, one person at a time, one patient at a time, one family at a time, we're making a difference. So thank you again.